What is up, my beautiful people? It is me, John, and we are looking at Project Zomboid. Some people have asked me to show how I set up my games. So I'm going to show you how I set up my game and probably start a new one. So I come in, solo. I choose my mods that I would like. Most people don't have to have mods. I have a few. I have a lot of mods in here because I like to try to put different videos out. There's armor packs and weapon packs. It's a really good one. Ladders, that doesn't appear to be working at the moment, but I like putting it on. More maps. Gun store thing. Silencers. Tactical weapons. Alright. Now, if I'm going to pick a map to choose. What is Havens Hill? Havens Hill is Greenport. Let's go Greenport, Kentucky. Okay, so I'll write that down. I keep track of what I am playing. So Greenport. Alright, then we press back. Now, it will take a second for it to load up. How fast depends on how good of a setup you have, like how good your computer is. I've also had people say to me that they wish they could make YouTube videos, but they don't have the money for a super expensive setup. My computer cost me all up $500, so not a lot of money. I built it myself with my brother. He helped. There's some secondhand parts in it. You can buy, for $500, you can buy a gaming computer secondhand. Might not be high end to what you want to do, but it will play most games. Alright, custom sandbox. Now I want Greenport, Kentucky, so I click on that. Now population, this is a big one. I think there's a lot of zombies. So I turn it from normal to low and you still get tons of zombies. Time, I don't muck around with any of that. World, you got this. House alarms, I turn them off because if there's no power, you're not really going to get house alarms. And this is set like back in the 80s or something, and you didn't really get many, if any, house alarms back then. If I'm playing just myself at home, I might turn my refrigeration effectiveness up a bit, so food lasts a bit longer in my fridge. But when I'm playing for you guys, I don't bother. Nature, I don't change any of this. Even when I'm playing myself, I might turn my farming speed up a little bit. But other than that, I don't. You can change your compost here. You can turn down how much fog there is and stuff like that. I don't normally worry about any of that. I get rid of the helicopter. I can't stand the helicopter. I know some people love it, but it's just not me. In here, when I'm playing with you guys, I don't really change any of this. If I'm playing myself, sometimes I turn the random house chance up because it's pretty cool. You get a lot more houses that are burnt down or boarded up and stuff like that. Random vehicle story chances. You can turn that up. You'll get more ambulances on the road or ranger vehicles or police vehicles and stuff like that. Change your noted map levels and stuff like that. But don't particularly change any of that when I'm playing for you guys. I never change any of this. Character, I always change the 5 times multiplier because the multiplier in this is very slow. Put on for passive skills. I like having a starter kit because I'd like to think if the zombie apocalypse happens and you left your house to go out and fend for yourself, you'd at least have a bag and a bat. You wouldn't leave your home with nothing. Trait points, I don't worry about giving myself any extra of them. Bone fracture I turn off. Because if your bag's too heavy, you get a broken leg. I don't get that. I don't get that. Multi-hit, I turn on because in real life, you can hit multiple people. And I like to turn on all clothing because I think some of the clothing they give you is very limited. Like, they don't give you a watch. And I was born in 1980, so I'm old. And back then, everyone wore a watch. Like, as soon as you were old enough to wear one on your wrist, you had a watch. So, in-game map, I turn it all on. Because if it's a zombie apocalypse and we're in Greenport in this, you didn't just wake up in Greenport. You're from Greenport. You know Greenport. So, yeah, vehicles. You can put easy use on if you want. It just means you can jump in any car and start it. I don't tend to do that. Recent survivor vehicles, I turn that up to high. I like to have as many cars out there as I can. Spawn rate, high. Don't worry about any of these. Locked, I turn that off because, let's face it, if you're running from zombies and you get out of your car, you're not worrying about locking the damn thing up. You're just running. Car alarms, they never had them back then, really. It was very rare to find a car alarm, if ever. And then that's it. Zombie law, I turn it to shamblers because they're the type of zombies I love. I love them moaning, gonna eat your brains out zombies. Strength, leave that. Toughness, leave that. Transmission, blood and saliva. No, just saliva. You get turned when you were bitten. Okay? You don't turn for no other damn reason. Alright. All this stuff, I'll just leave. Don't change any of that. Don't change any of this. Don't change any of that. This one's important. Respawn hours. If you don't want your zombies to respawn, 0. Okay? Rest of it leave alone. You don't need to muck about with that. But as far as I'm concerned, zombies do not respawn. Once you've killed them, they're dead. As long as you've headed them. Alright? This one here, that's just for one of my mods I got. This one's for one of my mods I got as well. So I'd press next. My personal favourite is the burglar or the fire officer. But the burglar lets you hotwire cars right from the start. But we're going to have to pick some negative traits. Now, back in the 80s, everyone smoked. It was just everyone smoked. Come down here, I'll go overweight as well because I'm a fatty. Might go a slow healer as well to get some extra points. Alright. I like lucky. Don't know why. Just like it. We got 6 points left. What do we got in the 6-point range? Stout. We can carry some more weight. Alright, so this means we're going to be fat. Injuries are going to heal slower. And we're going to be looking for cigarettes. Next. Person. I just like to go through random until I see one. Oh, she got an eye patch. Because of my channel name, I always change the last name to Nuts. Alright, outfit. Oh, she is just wearing what she is wearing. Gloves. She is a burglar, okay? She is a damn burglar. She'll be wearing some gloves. So I like leather gloves. I like black leather gloves, so I always go for the second one. Yep, hi babe. She's waving to us. Alright. Left wrist. She has a black digital watch. Everyone had a black digital watch. The old Casio watch. Personally, I had one of the calculator watches. Wish I still had it because they're worth a fortune now. Alright, then it comes out here to shoes. Military boots. That's what I'm going to go for because I wear steel cap boots because my day job, I require them. So I just always put steel cap boots on my people. And then I click play. So that is it. This is just a short little 10-minute video to let you know how we do our setups. But do remember the zombie respawn hours. Change it from 72 hours down to 0 if you do not want the zombies respawning. Okay? Alright, that's it from me. So this is John signing out. So if you enjoyed, like and subscribe. share. Tell everyone you see. Like, run out the road now and tell some random people. But don't forget to tell your nan, because she loves it. All right, my beautiful people. We will see you in the very next episode. Bye.
Shake it like you mean it, baby. Come on.